This is the Jets news that New England Patriots fans want to hear. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. On the daily Patriots content. Don't miss out. All you got to do, subscribe, notification bell, and guess what? Hit the like button. It's the weekend. Come on now. Take you 2 seconds. I'd appreciate it. So today what we're going to be jumping into, the New York Jets. Will they ever find a quarterback? Their most beloved quarterback of all time, Joe Namath. If you go look at his stats, I looked at him the other day because someone was telling me, Aaron, Joe Namath, best Jets quarterback of all time. Guess what his touchdown to interception ratio is? And I don't know it off the top of my head, but I'm going to take a guess. If you want to look it up, tell me if I'm accurate or not. I want to say it was about 170 career touchdown passes to 220 interceptions. Now, a lot of people, including myself, will say, well, listen, that was a different time, different era. And that's what it was. Quarterbacks threw a lot of interceptions. That's part of it. But we move on. The best quarterback they've had, I mean, you could argue it was Aaron Rodgers. He just didn't perform. Chad Pennington, butt fumble Mark Sanchez. I don't know. But the New York Jets, this news is almost going to be laughable to you. I laughed out loud when I read this article. So, article from the New York Jets talking about their wide receivers. Now, first and foremost, I will say this. They have Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's a dog out of Ohio State. Ohio State has been just a unreal factory for wide receivers. Now, my guy Ray, not going to be happy me saying that, but it's the truth. He shouldn't be mad. The Michigan Wolverines have dominated the Ohio State Buckeyes. So, and I'm just over here as a Michigan State fan, just kind of, it is what it is. Things happen. We're not great. We'll turn around one day. Anyways, New York Jets, they have Garrett Wilson. Besides that, though, you look at their depth chart, and there's not much there. Josh Reynolds, he played for the last significant games that he played, in my mind, was when he played for the Lions a couple years ago when they made the NFC Championship game, and he was not great. A lot of drops. Alan Lazard, they're not even sure if he's going to make the team. He might get traded. Who knows? But their hidden gem, according to Jets Nation, their hidden gem is a guy named Tyler Johnson. Yes, you would read this headline and think, wow, he's a Super Bowl champ. That's awesome. And you would read this article and think, okay, maybe he's pretty good. But when it comes down to it, you look at his stats. He played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for 2 years out of Minnesota. Then he was jumping around practice squads in between 2021, 2023. Wasn't even, so not on a 53-man roster. And then played for the Rams for 2 years. This past year being his most significant year, where he played 15 games, 26 receptions. I'll take that back. 2021 for the Bucs, he had more receptions, played more games, all that stuff. But that being said, you're going to come out and say this guy who comes into the league and is a fifth round pick, late fifth round pick out of Minnesota, who, sure, he won a Super Bowl. How much did he contribute to that Super Bowl? Probably nothing. Comes in and is middle of his first handful of years in the NFL, practice squad, jumping around. No significant stats. And you're going to say he's the hidden weapon. So why this is good for the New England Patriots? And you're going to say, but Aaron, what about our wide receiver room? I'll get to that in a second. We look at this wide receiver room for the Jets, and it's just one piece of the puzzle that is just not working for them. Garrett Wilson, yes, again, we can't argue that. Besides that, there is nothing behind him. There is nothing. Devontae Adams, gone. Even though that experiment didn't work out, but he's with the Rams, he's gone. Aaron Rodgers, gone. See ya. He's with the Steelers. Toodaloo. Now they bring in Justin Fields, 2-year contract, $40 million. Aaron Glenn. Now, I will also concede Breece Hall, not bad. Braylon Allen, not bad. Good 1-2 punch. Hopefully, Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson are that for the Patriots. But do not expect a flashy pass game, passing offense from the Jets. They're going to be able to run the ball. They should be able to. But if teams are smart, they're going to be able to stop it. And a team like the Patriots that is going to have a loaded defensive front on the line, as well as a killer secondary to defend this pass, the Jets should be should be a piece of cake. But again, we look at Justin Fields. Bears didn't want him. Steelers didn't want him. Do we really believe that the Jets, this is where he's going to turn around? Again, I'm not hating on Justin Fields, and I wish him the best, but I don't think it's going to happen for him with the Jets. And I do not think that Tyler Johnson is a hidden gem for this Jets wide receiver core. So all this news adds up, continuously showing us as Patriots fans that it should be easy going against the Jets. I'm not saying, I don't want anyone to read me the wrong way. I don't want anyone thinking, Aaron, are you saying that we should just not care about the Jets? It should be an easy win. It should be an easy win. I'm not saying that they go in thinking that it's going to be some walk in the park. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is these should be 2 guaranteed wins. This Jets team is not going to be good. Should not be good. You have Garrett Wilson. Boom. Tyler Johnson. Don't worry about. Josh Reynolds. Don't worry about. Allen Lazard. Who the heck knows? And then after that, a lot of nobodies. At least on the Patriots side of the ball, you have a quarterback that's going to be able to facilitate the ball, get the ball around. You got someone like Stephon Diggs coming back. You got someone as well as Pop Douglas that has shown for his first 2 years that he can do the job as long as he has someone that can at least throw him the ball. Kayshon Boutte, promising. Mac Hollins, much more consistent than someone like a Tyler Johnson here or any of those other guys. And so, again, a lot of potential. A lot of potential, much more. And that's what kills me as well. I want to point this out. That they rank the Jets wide receiver core 28th and then the Patriots 31st. I understand Patriots very unproven. But again, yes, Garrett Wilson. You got Garrett Wilson. And I would concede that is about it. So again, for Patriots fans, the good news, and you love hearing this, is if you have someone that you are trying to bring out, roll out as a hidden gem, and it's Tyler Johnson, we got nothing to worry about. Garrett Wilson, guess what? Meet Christian Gonzalez. You guys have fun. Hey, defensive front, all right, we'll be able to handle this line. Run game, see you later. Defensively, we're going to be able to hold it. We should be good. Offensively, we got to put numbers up, we got to put points up. The Jets, 2 wins. Check those off. Check. Easy enough. Comment below. Tell me what you think. I thought it was funny, but the more and more you look into the Jets, in Aaron Glenn coming from the Lions, my NFC team, if you didn't know, I live in Michigan. I lived in Maine for a little bit. That's how I became a Patriots fan as my AFC team, but my NFC team being Lions. You watch Aaron Glenn, and he's a good coach. He's likable. But I think it's going to be a hard time sledding your first job being a job that is as daunting as the New York Jets. When's the last time the Jets have been good? Yeah. So it's going to be tough. When's the last time they had a good quarterback? It's going to be tough. So you look at that hard situation. I do respect what Aaron Glenn did to Aaron Rodgers. If you heard this story, he basically, Aaron Rodgers was like, hey, do you want me or not? And so Aaron Glenn was like, well, let's have a conversation. So Aaron Rodgers flew all the way to New York, to East Rutherford, to have a meeting with Aaron Glenn. And Aaron Glenn was essentially like, okay, what do you want to do? What's your plans? And Aaron Rodgers is like, well, I want to keep playing football. And so Aaron Glenn told him, well, you're going to have to go find somewhere else to play. So you made him fly all the way up across the country just to tell him that. Respect. So anyways, tell me what you think. You think the Jets are going to be any good this upcoming year? I think they will be at the bottom of the AFC East. What is your thought? Comment below. Truly appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. My name's Aaron. We'll talk later. Peace.